Hey, how's it going? Good evening, and welcome back to the channel. The next shop build we're going to be working on is a project for a incoming CNC machine. I ordered a Onefinity Elite Foreman, and it's going to be 48 by 48. So I had to come up with some sort of base for it, and here's the design I came up with. It is 3 by 3 posts with easy to do half laps, basically to hold everything in together and square. I assembled this just using some 3-inch deck screws, and the top is going to be set up with 2 laminated sheets of MDF, so it'll be a total of a 1.5-inch thick top with a 36-inch base. Come along, see how I did it. For the workbench, for the CNC base, I decided just to use some construction grade lumber. I was looking for 2x12s so that I could cut, decent amount out of each side and still get the 3x3s that I wanted to get, that I want to use as the legs. I think a 3x3 is going to be more than enough, but as you can see, couldn't find any decent 2x12s. All of them from my big box store were very warped or tacoed, twisted, or for some reason they had like this groove right in the middle where when they were milled, the blade was off and like they were offset. So here's what I got. The best I could find were some 2x8s. Mind you, I searched through probably 5 or 6 pallets to try to find decent, not free boards, but why? What I ended up with was, I think, 2, 3. So as you can see, these top 2, pretty good looking. This one only had 1 in it, but everything else was just riddled with knots. It's all mostly straight, but, not a problem. We're just gonna build it as it is, and we're gonna do what we can. So, I'm gonna start by breaking these down into some manageable sizes, and then I'm gonna assemble it all with glue and screws. The screws will be my clamps. I'm gonna try to make this a one-day build for y'all so you can see it from start to finish. Hopefully it goes well, and you'll see what I come up with and where it's going to be and where it will end up, what will end up being the home in my shop for my CNC when I get it. It hasn't come yet. I'm still waiting on Onefinity. So anyways, let's get this build started. I'll show you me breaking this down into the sizes that I need. Hey, real quick, I just wanted to see if there was anyone else out there who does this. Getting the last little bit of glue out always seems like a pain, leaving it upside down or trying to balance it on a squeezy bottle or something like that. I was wondering, is there anyone out there that's ever taken these, 3D printed them like that, two-sided, threads on both, but with a straight pass through? That way, when you do get to the end of your glue, right, and you're all the way up here at the top, you could just twist them together, let all the glue go drain into the new bottle. It's the same balance, so it seems like it would make sense to me. Just curious, putting it out there. Anybody got one of these? If you know someone who does that, or if you think you could take on that challenge, let's see. See if you have a 3D printer, print this with the right threads to transfer glue from old to new, but so that you don't waste any of this glue up here at the top. Let me see. Alright, here's part one. Part one was just building the frame for the CNC. Next I'm going to get a couple sheets of either MDF or particle board. Particle board's way cheaper. I don't know which one's better, MDF or particle board. But we're going to put a double layer on top, so it'll be another 1.5 inches probably tall, and then we'll be ready for the Onefinity to come in. Once that comes in, overall dimensions, I believe, cut wise is 48 by 48, but it has the rails outside of that plus the motors outside of the rails. So I've oversized this a bit. I'm probably going to end up cutting my MDF or my table at 70 by 70, which means I'll need 4 sheets, because I'll lay 2 of them this way to cover this, and then I'll lay the other 2 this way, and I'll try to match this seam and make sure that it's as flat as possible. So that obviously with the CNC you want everything as flat as you can. But that's the base, and it is rock solid. I mean, I can sit on it. It has almost no give to it, even though, it's pretty basic. Between the glue and the screws, I was going to take the screws out and just let the glue clamp, but probably just leave the screws in. I left the outsides with no screw holes. I tried to keep that at least semi-clean to make it look good. But here's step one of learning how to use a CNC machine. Got to have somewhere to put one. So I built this, and I'll let you know how the progress goes once the machine comes in. Once I get everything mounted up, should be good. Alright, thanks for watching.